Hey guys, what's up? Beastly World 100 Heroes, also known as Beastly Hero 100, also known as Beastly World, almost said Beastly World 100 again, also known as Nathan, and I'm back with another one, guys. So today I'm something that again a lot of people won't want to hear, a lot of people don't want to hear particularly because, well, let's just get into it. I personally fucking hate Netflix originals, except for to the exception of say like Voltron: The Legendary Defender, because that show kicks ass. Had some big problems, especially in its final season. And I don't mind some of the movies, like animated movies, like White Fang and shit like that. I love White Fang and all that, But it's like the problem is though with some of these fucking movies and TV shows that like they put out on there. It's kind of like Hulu originals. The big problem with it is oh wait, it's simple. They're garbage. Like most things like streaming service exclusives, they're garbage, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's going to replace cable TV." Cable TV, no, it's not, because cable TV will still always put out something better than they are, because Netflix just slaps shit together and forces it in our faces. That's all it is. I mean, like nothing on there is like that's original. Like okay, some things, but not all. Again, most like again, Netflix originals are crap, just complete and total like derided crap. That's all it is. It's especially when you got like shit like what was it? It was fucking The Ranch. God, okay, The Ranch was funny for a little while. Then it just fell flat on its face. Now it's just annoying. And Danny Masterson's character, Sam Elliott's character, Deborah Wiggins' character, just pretty much everyone but Ashton Kutcher seemed like kind of a judgmental asshole. Constantly putting Colt down. Guy play Ash Kutcher plays. And I know Cole can come off. If you ever seen it, he can come off as kind of a prick and kind of just, but like, oh, he needs to get his life together. That shit's gotta stop. This person doesn't need to get their life together. You need to get off their ass. You need to quit acting like they're any fucking lesser than you are. They've done a worse job at life than any of you ever have. And again, that's the big problem with it. Is like that's another big problem with it is like shitty characters, his poor writing a bland. It's not even such a bland story. It's just a shitty story. We get it. He comes back home, and they want him to just get himself together and get his head out of his ass. But honestly, he seems more like a relatable character because he's constantly getting hounded at by people who got no room to talk. And don't call yourself fucking edgy because you can use the F word more profanely on fucking TV. In this case, on TV, like Netflix, like streaming TV. In this case, just because, like, that doesn't make you edgy. It just means you can get away with a little bit more. That doesn't make it any fucking better because you don't do it right. They're with the fucking F word out, left, right, and center for it. Doesn't make it a fucking good movie. Fuck you. Or TV show in this case, but still. And then you got shit like, again, some of these originals, and it's shit like some comedy specials, and then just like what I said before, and people who think they're funny video, they'll just throw anyone out there now because a lot of these comedy specials are complete garbage. They're not funny. They're just stupid. And comedy's already taken a nosedive, and I'll get into that in some other video. Not just because all the politically correct shit, but these people, they're just putting out people who aren't funny or people who are funny who've had to downgrade their quality on comedy just to stay relevant because these dumbass kids don't like anything that's actually funny anymore. Considering they probably were growing up at the time that these motherfuckers either established themselves or really started to hit it big back in the early to late 2000s, mid to late 2000s. And it's gotten to that fucking point, man. Because I remember when Jeff Dunham was still funny. He's barely funny anymore because, again, he's just trying to make stupid kids laugh. And again, it's not funny. None of it's funny. It's stupid. I'm serious. It's stupid. He's just saying shit now that's not... I don't even know how else to describe it besides he's just not as funny as he used to be. He's not anywhere near as funny as he used to be, without being politically correct. I mean, and again, this whole Netflix special thing, it's, the whole comedy thing, like I said, they're just throwing anyone out there, mostly people who aren't fucking funny, and you see why these specials don't go anywhere. These comedians don't go anywhere, especially like Amy Schumer. When she fucking blamed her fans for the failure of her god-awful special, the Leather special. I never actually saw it, but then she started, because I saw a little clip of it from this guy who was talking about it. This bitch literally started freaking out on the fucking guys in the crowd for not laughing at her shitty jokes. And don't say that was meant as a joke. No, it wasn't, bitch. You know you were failing right there. Then she pointed the fucking finger at them all for fucking not making it happen for her. Not the fact that you're not funny or anything like that. No. And then you got like some of these like more sitcom stuff, kind of like what I was talking about The Ranch. Like these fucking, sorry if that seems a bit out of place there. Sorry, I had to stop to breathe. But you got shit like these fucking, sitcoms like Disjointed, The Ranch, a few others I don't remember the name of, but Then you got shit like BoJack Horseman. God, why does everybody like BoJack Horseman? I've seen some of the show. It's just so stupid. The whole premise is stupid. I understand he's trying to get clean because he had a rough childhood. He's trying to get clean, but he keeps relapsing and he keeps hurting other people without trying to and devastates people around. Jesus Christ. Okay, we get it. He needs to change. They force that just down everyone's throat so bad. Oh my God. This one I hate most of all. Agretzko. The one about the fucking red panda singing heavy metal. One of the single stupidest things I've ever seen. I couldn't even get it through the first episode. And some of the shit I've seen on the internet, garbage. That show is garbage. This fans all over obsess about it. It's garbage. The only decent thing about it, that show, is the fact that there's a character on there called Haida. Haida, however his name is, Haida. He's this hyena on there. This is by Ben Diskin. He's been in Cartoon Network and anime shows for years and years and years. Haida's constantly getting screwed for not doing anything wrong. He's constantly getting fucked over when he's not doing it. Because like I said, some of the clips on the internet, I kind of tried to give it a chance, but he's constantly getting fucked. And Retsuko is not the red panda, like the main bitch. She's not a good character. She's not even a good person. She just wants to get married for the sake of, so she doesn't have to work ever again. And she's constantly, and every time he tried to, win her heart over, and he got rejected multiple times and even blown off when he tried to even talk to her. And then finally, it might be his chance. They still threw a middle finger at him. They forced it so hard that he was being an asshole, and she turned him down again. Oh, your feelings are not my responsibility. Oh, shut up. My feelings are not your responsibility. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That was forced. Another one, this whole forcing shit just to make a decent character look like an asshole. We don't look at this character differently because we know it was forced. It was all just so forced down someone's throat. And again, I'm getting off subject, but I will get back to that. This is how fucking ridiculous it's gotten. I mean, again, also shitty characters and characters who are decent people, and they're getting fucked. They're basically saying it's wrong to do the right thing. It's ridiculous. And again, Agretzko is just garbage. It's garbage, and it just pretty much tarnishes the name of heavy metal. Because the show is garbage. Most of the characters are garbage. The show is poorly written and just blatantly fucking stupid. That whole joke about her boss being a pig, because, it's a world full of anthropomorphic animals, he's a pig, which is way too on the nose. That's not even a clever joke. That's retarded. And again, Agretzko's complete. She's not even a decent person. She fucking sucks. She's obnoxious and stupid, and they think putting those weird little gags about her and her getting all nervous and freaked out 24/7. This shit is not cute. It's not cute when it happens to people. When people start freaking the fuck out and get overwhelmed and have a sensory fucking overload. And I know what it's like. I've conquered my anxiety at this point. I'm pretty much beaten it at this point. I can go out in public now again. Well, I can't right now because obviously the fucking pandemic. But none of us can, really. We can, but you get the point. But still, though, when people get overwhelmed and have a sensory overload like that, it's not all cutesy. It's not fun. It's god-awful. And anyone who's ever had one knows what I'm talking about. But you motherfuckers who don't even know what we're talking about, who say you do, you're gonna try to fucking defend it like you know anything. That show is it just proves more of my point about, again, Netflix originals. They're not funny. They're not entertaining. They're fucking stupid. And they only sell it because you fucking pay off people to make it look better than it does. And you're probably just paying off people to watch it anyway. You know you are. That's exactly what you fucking do. Now, I understand they're trying to dip their toe in past just, the water of just, fucking just butting out other people's shit, trying to be original. But it seems that you haven't been able to do a good job since you started. And what's the specific heat shit? That just looked like a bad Archer knockoff. That's all that looked like. Because I tried watching it thinking it'd be cool. No, it just looks like a fucking bad Archer knockoff. Which Archer's a good show for what it's worth. I don't always like some of the other characters as much as I like Archer. Because again, relatable. It's always the asshole they try to make everyone hate or hope he changes. Why is the asshole always more relatable? Not because, that person's an asshole. Hold on. Sorry, sirens passing by. The whole asshole thing, it's no. He's not a dick all the time, and he's not constantly putting other fucking people down because, they don't like a little dumb thing that they did or something about them. They're not deliberately going to their way to just be a dick all the time. And the writers act like we're not going to see it. Again, another rant for another day. Son of a bitch, I'm getting off topic, but I wanted to say all this for a long time. But again, this whole Netflix original thing, or these fucking documentaries that almost make you feel bad for being alive. Now, I can't name every one of them, but I know they're out there, so I'm just going to let y'all go figure that one out on your own. Don't got enough time to do this video to be doing that, but, to be telling you or anything like that, but they're out there. I'm just... Or then you got these dumbass kid shows, like that whole Fast and Furious TV series, for kids. It's supposed to be, just this god-awful CG. Just because it's CG doesn't make it good, okay? I don't care what little kids want, how they destroyed the Teenage Mutant Turtles the first time, and then they fucking, not the movies, but that god-awful TV show that they made Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which pretty much was just a slap in the face to any real fan. Pretty much just trying to capitalize on stupid little kids, but that's another thing, is like I said, the whole thing with, again, the CG, just because they changed the animation to, three-dimensional is, That only makes it better. The kids are going to want it. No, you're lucky the kids even liked it for what it was. Again, this all, like how they did it to Fast and Furious. Just because a movie is popular doesn't mean you can just slap it into a kid's show, slap a label on it, and then fucking kids will like it. I haven't even seen it. I just know that it's like CG and all that. I know it's got god-awful... I'm not even going to give it a chance. You want to know why? I don't need to. That's what those CGI shows are. And not to assume anything, but that's what they are. They just take a popular fucking property and they destroy it. Looking at you, Green Eggs and Ham, and that's another thing. Destroy Dr. Seuss's work through just forcing all this modern horse shit down everyone's throats. You don't need to overly modernize it to hope the kids like it, okay? That was ridiculous, especially the way you destroyed Sam I Am as a character. He's a loud, obnoxious prick who's rude to everybody, doesn't care about the horrible actions he commits against someone else because he's just trying to have fun and be everybody's friend, right? You know, Guy Am I, again, asshole, relatable character. He's trying to get from point A to point B, and someone's constantly halting that because everyone's got to be a fucking asshole. That's a great way to like show kids how to act. Be fucking assholes. And then, of course, there's a fucking mom character. Of course, the step-parent, stop forcing the step-parent shit down everyone's throats. Look, I had an abusive ex-stepmother. Her and my dad have been divorced for quite a long time now. This bitch hit me for not folding towels correctly. Dad, if you hear this and you say that didn't happen, don't fucking lie to people. I don't care if you don't like what I have to say there. No offense. I'm a grown man now. But she would fucking... I got people to back me up. This bitch would hit me over that shit like that and scream at me. And it's not just because of that. I don't like step-parents, because step-parents can be, you know, and Dad, I'm not going to give out her name, but if, you know, your wife, in this case, is watching this, please don't let her know. I have nothing against her. This has nothing to do with her. I'm just talking about people as a whole, like, that do this kind of shit. But just getting that out there. I doubt if you're watching this, but still, I'm not going to give out your name, but you know who you are. I have nothing against you. You're a good person, and I'm glad to have you in my life. You and Dad both, but still, like, the fucking step-parents are ridiculous. Like, they think now just because they're filling in a blank-ass space in a kid's life, they're fucking the parent still there. Like, that makes up for the fact that they're shitty people, you know? And again, they try to make the, like, step-parents look better as people on TV, and it's like, no. They still make them assholes and still pass it off like what they're doing is okay. Because they're fucking adults and kids can get fucked pretty much is how they see it. And, of course, this, like, fucking lady with the kid, of course, this lady's a fucking vegan. Of course she's a fucking vegan. Pandering much, motherfuckers? No, of course not. Then you got people who do shit like from YouTube, they're gonna show on there like, hey, you back off. Fuck off, Miranda sings. I know that's the whole point, you're supposed to be annoying and that's supposed to be the joke. It's not funny. It ain't cute. It's exactly what it is. It's fucking annoying. And haters back up. What are you, like, fucking 15? Fuck off. Fucking you're older than this. You need to act like it. Cut that shit out. It's ridiculous. Not only older, you're smarter than that. Last time I checked, at least God, I hope you are. But still, and don't say that was a dick thing to say. I mean, she's the one doing it. Don't give me a reason to call you stupid if, you know, if you don't want to be called stupid. Don't, like, basically give someone a reason to fucking criticize you if you don't want to get criticized. And even then, criticism is everywhere. You can't throw a fit about it. God, shut up. So, yeah. And then you got comedy specials, like I was saying earlier. When I said how they'll just throw anyone up there, some people are still good on there. Like, a lot of Jeff Dunham shit is on there. It's still good. And then you got people like Gabriel Iglesias. So far, it's still good. Jeff Fox from the Larry the Cable Guy did, you know, We've Been Thinking. Again, pretty fucking good. I like it. I do. Still fucking funny. But then you got these random motherfuckers I've never heard of before. You know, again, never heard of. I don't even watch because, I mean, I'm not saying you're not funny because I've never heard of you, but it almost feels like they'll just throw anybody up there anymore. They don't have to be funny, let alone talented. They're just, oh, look, you're a person on the street, get up there. Fuck you, now you find this person funny. Watch our shit, give us more money, fuck you. It's pretty much how they're pretty much doing it now, because, like, you see, like, South Park did that joke about, hello, this is Netflix, you've been greenlit. They're just greenlighting fucking anybody that might remotely make a few bucks. It's ridiculous now. Like, comedians, movies, TV series. Again, that's another fucking problem, is like I said, when they try to be original, they don't try to make it not only decent, but they don't put any real thought into it. They just slap money into it, hoping it'll sell. And that's that. They don't fucking do anything else past that, and then wonder why it fails. And then try to put out another one like that's gonna do anything for it. And then you got, like, Netflix reboots, like what they did to Carmen Sandiego. You know, shortening up the fucking name doesn't make it sound cool or edgy or modern. That's retarded. I understand you kind of go for something different, keeping it the same. When you really do that, you just forcibly made it for a younger audience. It was already made for a younger fucking audience. Who cares if she was, like, 35? She kicked ass. I mean, the old series was awesome. Now all they did was just, again, they just made it like look like a shitty Flash animation. That's all that. This one sub like almost like looks like almost like the like slightly more fluid South Park animation is ridiculous. And I love South Park animation because it has a charm to it, like paper cutout construction paper shit. But this just looks like one sub fucking like Flash internet Flash animation shit. This is ridiculous. It's too flat and boring. It doesn't have enough depth to it. And I know someone's gonna say, Nathan, what about the kids what about the cartoons you watched as a kid? They look far better than what we have now. My God, it's so ridiculous. You know, and then you got more supposed originals. I don't know if the show's still on there, but like Jeanette McCurdy from iCarly was on here on the show. It's like some dumbass story about there's like a teen mom, which isn't really the bad thing, and it's got a couple other people. But I guess like people in this town, anyone who goes over the age of 21 dies from some mysterious reason. Okay. What the fuck is that supposed to be? What do you fucking do? They died. You want to give us a fucking reason instead of just, oh my God, look, they died. It's so edgy. It's so mysterious. That doesn't make good TV. It needs some sort of coherence. It needs like some weird ass like mystery behind it, like the shit that could lead to it. You're not adding enough of the lore. People are just dying. That's it. That's fucking stupid. It sounds like 2020. At least we have a reason for that. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Oh, that's another one. This whole like bad like CGI like kid show reboot shit. They did the same with Jurassic Park, or I think it's for Jurassic World. Either way, same franchise. But seriously, like, is that some like racing cars and like people get involved with some shady shit? That's one thing, kind of toning it down. But some like fucking like what are they called? Jurassic Park. Is that really how you fucking like? I don't really think there's a way to kind of tone that down for kids. I mean, if it was like Legos, it's one thing because they're Legos. They can't actually die, but like fucking but like is that really a good thing? It's like people get ate by fucking dinosaurs and it gets graphic. I mean, is that really such a good idea to try to turn that into a kid show? I don't care what anyone says. It's like that's you can't really tone down from how actually gory it is, especially when those kids start looking up the source material. I mean, fucking seriously, dude. Come on, man. You know, and then you got shit like where it gets like way too political, like either black is in the name or like saying something about how like women are oppressed. Just again, the forced like political shit has got to stop. Like what I was talking about, people who think they're funny. Stop forcing politics and playing the victim when something doesn't go your way. When you made it political, nobody wants something political. It's ridiculous. You want to get political? Just talk about how everyone's being a child now using political shit, like using politics, basically make everyone feel guilty. It's ridiculous. Next thing you know, there's gonna be like a fucking documentary or something, basically slamming people who are different, not people with special needs or like people who need help in life because of traumatic experiences. People who are just off kilter, like me. People who are different. Or you see the Owl House, Louis Noceda, the main protagonist of the Owl House, people who are just different, do things differently. There's gonna be like a fucking documentary that basically is just made by fucking bullies, because it's all it's gonna be is just bullying people who are different, basically saying how wrong they are and how they're gonna hurt society. Not like that thing where like overly religious like freaks just basically say like don't enjoy life, don't like this or that because we can't control you through it. Not like that. I mean like what they say about SpongeBob and Pokemon shit. I'm talking like legitimately. There's gonna be like a fucking documentary that where it basically just slams people who are different, like me and my brother and a few other people I know. Like, if you do things differently than how they want you to, they're gonna flip the fuck out. You don't like all the mainstream stuff and all that, you're gonna get fucking, there's gonna be a fucking documentary basically slamming people like us. You wait, it's there. Bottom line is, what I've been trying to say is, Netflix originals are not this magic that everyone has made them out to be. And most of them are, well, garbage. Multiple people have come out about this and said it, but do they listen? No. Netflix likes to pretend like this is all going to last one day, like this all will come crashing down when everyone gets tired of streaming services. It goes back to basic cable, because God, do I miss basic cable. All streaming services offer really are like somewhat like older movies and well garbage. They try to spew out themselves. Like Netflix has not replaced Comedy Central. I love Comedy Central. When I get a comedy special, I don't want it on fucking Netflix. I only want to do Comedy Central. Fuck Netflix, okay? Fuck Hulu. Fuck DC Universe. Fuck HBO Max. Enough with the streaming services. Not everybody's got that kind of fucking money. Can we go back to buying DVDs and shit, please? Not everyone's got the money to be paid for this, but no, fuck those people. That's really my time they see us. Fuck those people. Unless they kind of make the kind of money we want them to. Who cares about them, right? And again, you wonder when all this has come crashing down and you're going to be in the same boat as they are. So yeah, Netflix originals are garbage. So are the people that, try to make them out like they're better than they are. So are some of the people who make them. Now, if that's just your job, I can understand that. But if you honestly believe this is a good idea, especially knowing you're a shitty job, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Poor horse that even had to be with you in this whole excursion, this whole situation. So yeah, that's it. Netflix originals are garbage. We all know it. You should face it as is. Yeah, okay. This video's going long enough. I'm BCR100, also known as BC World 100 Heroes. That's what I meant to say. Also known as BC World, also known as Nathan. You call me what you want, because you'll do it anyway. Alright, take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe. Hope you're doing good. And yeah, I will catch y'all later. Slow this down if you need to. Sorry about that. Alright, guys. Catch you later. like I said at the beginning, the footage in the video of Tomb Raider does not belong to me, but I am an allowance to use it like everybody else is, as long as they acknowledge that it's their gameplay. Not the person using it, but the person who recorded it. No copyright gameplay is the owner of that footage, but they are allowing people to use it as long as they acknowledge that it is their footage. So I'm using this out of fair use. Don't be hitting me with any fucking copyright strikes, especially when you don't own it. I'm acknowledging that it's theirs, so there ain't nothing any of you motherfuckers can do about it. Just getting that out there. Peace. If you like the video, go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to. I'm not trying to plug anything. Do whatever you want because I know you'll do it anyway. But go ahead if you like, though. Regardless, I'm appreciative of the fact that you even watched this video. Thanks, guys.